Hi, Karen here with a quick public service announcement. Now that I'm a big real estate tycoon, people want to know, when's the bubble gonna burst? Aren't we headed for a crash or at least a big correction to the market? Man, that seems to be the question on everybody's mind right now, especially with all this uncertainty around COVID. And look, I don't have a crystal ball, but here's what I know about the current state of the market and my best thoughts about what it might do in 2021. The Denver real estate market started 2020 on track to surpass previous years in sales. And then it virtually came to a standstill in April as we were dealing with the shutdown. That was a pretty scary month. But oh boy, what's happened since then is like nothing we've ever seen before. There's extremely low inventory coupled with record low interest rates and incredibly high demand have caused sales prices in the Denver metro area to skyrocket. We've seen an increase of 22% in those sales prices in the last 9 weeks. That's 22% in 2 months. That's dizzying. Here's why that's happening. At the beginning of September, there were only 4,900 homes listed for sale in the Denver metro area, compared to 8,100 the year before. But there are over 30,000 qualified buyers looking for a home. Whoa. And interest rates are so low, the money's almost free. Well, okay, it's not free, but here's an example. When I first got into real estate, the average interest rate was 5.25%. Now they're around 3%. In fact, I've had 2 recent buyers who got rates below 3%. On a $500,000 loan at 5.25%, you would pay almost $494,000 in interest over the life of the loan. At 3% though, that amount is $259,000. That's a $235,000 difference. No wonder buyers want to take advantage of that. Also, Denver continues to be a desirable place to live, and COVID has caused people to reevaluate their current situation and make some big life changes. At some point though, won't it pull back? Maybe. The stimulus money that the feds have poured into the economy has helped ensure that people are still able to pay their mortgages and keep up with their rents. And you know what? They have been. The forbearance rate is very low and the foreclosure rate is almost nil. Now, that may change as the economy struggles to get back on track and unemployment and stimulus money runs out. We just don't know. But here's a couple of things to keep in mind. If the number of buyers in the buyer pool were suddenly cut in half, we'd still have about 3 buyers for every house currently listed in the market. And if home prices retract by as much as 10%, that's a lot. That would just take us back to what the average sales price was in March. So look, it's just highly likely that the housing market will continue to stay solid in 2021 and that home prices are going to continue to increase, but maybe a bit more slowly. And interest rates most likely will stay low for a while. I'm going to continue to watch this and keep you up to date. I hope you found this video interesting and useful to you. Please remember that I'm always here as a resource for you. Nothing gives me greater pleasure or makes me happier than to have someone call with a question. So if you want to know what your home is worth, or maybe you're thinking of taking advantage of these low interest rates and refinancing, or you need a contractor, or perhaps you're thinking of purchasing an investment property, or even if you have an HOA question, really anything, I am here for you. And in the meantime, take care, stay well, and live an extraordinary life.